Good morning from Hagley Park in Christchurch. This is my little morning routine since I went to a health retreat in September where it was amazing and was genetic testing, blood testing and everything. So I've been on a bit of a health kick the last couple of months, and one of the things in the morning is to basically have a cold shower, but I usually do that after I've taken the dog for a walk, but as you can see, no dog today. I'm here with you instead. I promised a weekly video and this is it. So this week what I wanted to talk to you about was skilling, reskilling and upskilling, and I've been doing a bit of keynote speaking lately around AI leadership and future of work, and it's quite interesting. Like, I've been in L&D and OD and learning and development for such a long time that I've never ever really seen a skills framework done very well. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a skills framework, to be honest. And now that the future of work is so uncertain with AI and all the changes with generative AI, we absolutely need to do this. And luckily, because of generative AI, the tools are coming out to be able to do that. So one of the tools is amazing. It actually scopes. So we did one for an example for an entertainment company. It scanned millions and billions of jobs around the world and said, what are the top 3 jobs that are actually going to be most impacted in this organisation? Now, it also gives a productivity score. They had savings. So they had over 2 million hours saved and over $53 million saved just by actually implementing some of the results in this report. So absolutely phenomenal. Some of the tools out there to say, actually, future of work, jobs are going to change, jobs are changing. Actually, they've been changing for about 500 years, but that's another story for another time. So what can we do about it? So something really practical. So there's tools out there that do that. And then when it actually comes to documenting skills within an organisation, well, I think one of the biggest inhibitors is that the job descriptions are actually often not what the people are doing. And so that's where you need to start. So how do we get skills together? So there's a couple of ways you can do that and actually create a job architecture. Now, one of the best tools I found is Beamery, Beamery. Unfortunately, they've become quite a unicorn, and despite even working with a company that's got over 10,000 people and saying, hey, please give me a demo for this company, still haven't been able to get a demo. So still trying, but they have a brilliant structure where they have actually married the job architecture, so parent, child, job, with a skills taxonomy. So they've got a brilliant job architecture. I can't find anything else that does that, so I'm still on the hunt, so I'll keep you up to date how that goes. So once you've actually got that, then you can start to do a skills gap analysis. Working with another company at the moment who we're doing a gap analysis where the individual rate and then the manager moderates that. So they're amazing, actually. It was a small not-for-profit, and they actually had amazing JDs. So we're actually able to take the skills off that and work with a company in the UK, a brilliant company with the guy who founded it, with more experience than me. I've got 30 plus years, he's probably got 40 plus years. Oh, here's some people coming, I must say good morning. So that would be sort of a couple of, I guess, tools. There's Beamery that you could use. Now, in terms of AI itself, one of the things I've found recently is this. It launched in Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, a couple of months ago, and it is actually launching this year. And so I have to say good morning to these people. Let's say morning. Sounds like fun. Yeah. So Humane AI is a pin. So as I say, launched in Paris Fashion Week, and it is the future of phones. So this is you have to look at the TED Talk, it's incredible. Essentially it sits on your lapel, it attaches to your clothing. Not quite sure how we'll go with silk, ladies, but anyway. And some of the examples it gave he could answer a phone and it projected onto his hand who it was, like a little mini projector. You can send voice mail, texts. It translates, so if you're out and about or travelling around the world in a different language, you could actually speak to it and it will speak back to the person in their language of choice, so French, whatever it might be, so as a translation tool. And I think that, just think about that from a learning and development point of view, what you could do with that. The other thing he did was showed he was obviously allergic or didn't do well with cocoa butter. So he had a chocolate bar and he held it in front of the device, which I say was on screenless device on his clothing, and said, "Should I eat this?" And it came back and said, "Given your intolerance to cocoa butter, I suggest you don't eat this." So just phenomenal. So obviously you have to program it, but that's like a health coach in your pocket. I think this whole Copilot thing that's happening as part of the revolution in terms of how we induct, how we onboard, how we support our customers, how we support our people, learning in the flow of work, is just going to be phenomenal. And if you look at Copilots, which are essentially just chatbots that you train with your own data in a secure environment, I think that absolutely is a tool that people who are involved in workplace learning and upskilling should absolutely be looking at. So there's just so many of them. I think one I've tried which was quite useful was Chat Simple. Very easy to use, very easy to train. Could make a chatbot in about 5 minutes. So that would be a little update for the week. I hope that's helped, and it's now my turnaround. I've got my 7 a.m. call, actually with Bodo from Knowledge. That's another great tool, knowlej.io. Upload a video into the platform, and basically click create. It will create a video that people can watch with pauses, with the key concepts, and a little button comes up. So say we're talking about, I don't know, this tree is called Figus, and it actually picks out all of the key points within the video. It goes, Figus, click on this. The Figus is blah, 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 and gives a description. It transcribes it. It creates quiz questions. It creates flip charts. So not flip charts, my goodness, it must be too early in the morning. Creates flip cards and creates quizzes. So just phenomenal. You can do it in 5 minutes and download it as a SCORM file. So for super quick, so you think something that's come up just in time, may not be necessarily reused again, doesn't need to be spectacularly pretty. A tool like that is just amazing. So yeah, there's another little tool thrown in. So I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. Get out in the morning at 6, you can hear the birds. It's just a beautiful part of the day. And as I say, I'm off home now for my cold shower immersion. I might listen to Katy Perry Raw because I am a champion. Let's start listening to Queen first, but I think like Katy Perry's Raw better. And it's about 3 minutes long, cold shower immersion. Studies have shown that the dopamine, one study in the US actually showed that dopamine goes up 250%. So that's your happy hormone, concentration, memory. So why wouldn't you, it's a bit like in the army or the navy, make your bed first. You've won the day, you've got a goal. So sometimes when I'm really not feeling like it in this Christchurch cold weather, you say, I've won the day. So off you go, and I hope you win your day.